And we're live?
We're live?
Yeah, it says live, so yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure we're live this time.
Better than last time.
Yeah, well.
Welcome to Hobby Sunday.
Yeah, Hobby, welcome for joining us, especially on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all y'all mothers out there who are maybe watching this.
Yeah. So, what did you do today? You went to
I went to the gym.
Yeah. I heard you're getting stronger.
No, if anything, getting weaker. It was a bad day for me today.
Bad days come with good days.
Mm-hmm.
Should put that in the comments.
Where do you show that again?
For the window.
Window. Yeah.
And then comments.
Oh,
Comments.
there we go.
Okay. There you go.
All right.
So there's nobody in the chat right now.
No. Well, again, very short notice, like always.
Always.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Hey, spontaneity is key.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So so today.
Oh. Welcome to Fingers, of course. Welcome to Fingers to the chat, and welcome to again another session of Hobby Sundays.
Yes, simple session of Hobby Sundays.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
So what are you gonna finish off today?
So today I will be finishing off the rest of this Hammerfall bunker. So far from our last time, I got the little twisty turret on and the base. Oh, DK Moon has joined us as well. Mothers, we have slot cars, that is true.
Mothers, we have slot. Cool.
To each their own. Hopefully your mother doesn't see that one.
Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna be.
I'll be continue building. Also, I'm very excited because I have 3 new tools. Some fancy little toys I just picked up. They are new glass files, and they are a little bit more precision. And you really see smaller tips, so I can get into the tighter areas. So can't wait to try them out.
Nice.
Yeah.
On my end, I think I'm gonna start putting color onto the models. But before I get into that, like I have a lot of paint, right?
Yes.
Like I've been collecting paint for a long time. So I was thinking, like, if I just took out all the paint I had and started using it...
No, that'd be impossible. Like.
No, I was also thinking, like, it'd be hard for anyone who's trying to start out painting.
Mm-hmm. True.
So what I wanted to do was just use a basic set of colors. So I went out and I picked up this. This is the Army Painter Speed Paint Mega Set. I think it was $114 Canadian.
Yeah, but like, look how much paint comes in it, though.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Comes, I think, with 24 paints in it.
Yeah, damn.
So 24 paints, and it also comes with a brush. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna pick up this paint set. I've never used these paints before, so we're just gonna go at it together and see what happens today, right? So that's the paint set I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna refer to the color chart on the back to understand what colors I'm gonna pick, and we'll just work off this set.
Nice.
Yeah, this way I think everyone gets to. If you want to pick up the set, it's pretty easy to pick up. It's on Amazon. So once again, it's the Armory Painter Speed Paint Mega Set. So we'll go through it when as we start to apply the paints. Also, I've selected a selection of models here. These are all service people, so people that would be utility workers at the racetrack.
Gotta love the service industry.
Yeah, so like flag carriers, we got a couple of the, leaf blow guys. I got a medic here.
Sorry to interrupt. No, the Fingers, these are actually, again, glass files what I was using before, but instead of the gun primer one, these are from Despair. Found these actually on Amazon, like he already got the paint sets. And you actually look at the comparison between the 2 most basic ones that were available. This is the gun primer one. You can see there's no actual handle of where to really put your hand. And this is the Despair one. So where to actually hold it and where the actual file is. And these are the other 2 tips. So you have the finer tip here, and you have the precision tip. Nice. So yeah, it gets into the smaller nooks and crannies.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we can switch to the other camera and then.
All right. Yeah. Let's get started.
Yeah. So the first thing I want to do is we got to a point where the models look like this. So you can see that in there. Like we got the You know, we did the zenithal prime, but in order to enhance the zenithal, the first step is we're gonna take our white, which is this white that we use. This is bone white, and we're gonna do a dry brush. So I'm gonna teach the first technique that we're gonna talk about is dry brushing. So I'm just gonna, first of all, before I actually dump out the paint, is shake the bottle as hard as possible, because acrylic paint does tend to settle, so you want to shake it up.
Before you go into what is dry brushing, for those who aren't aware.
It's a technique, so I'm gonna teach you what dry brushing is.
Well, what's like the basic premise of it?
It's using a brush loaded with paint, with most of the paint wiped off.
Okay.
So there's very little left on the paint left on the brush itself, and then drawing it across the model in a certain direction to pick out edges and highlights. So it's just a way to enhance the zenithal. Right now, when you look at a zenithal figure, you can see the shades, the lights and the darks, right? But with a dry brush, we can get a little bit better. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take a soft brush. So this is a cheap makeup brush that I'm using here. And we're going to just add a little bit of water. So I just dip it in slightly in water, and then I dry it off. Because what you want the brush to feel is damp on your...
You don't see it.
So when you go across your hand with the brush, it should feel damp but not wet. So as you can see, it's not wet on my hand, it just feels damp.
DK Moon says he mainly uses Vallejo paints for figures. I think so do you, right? Or you switch one.
I use all. I have like my favorite paint set right now is the contrast paint.
Oh yeah, because it's so easy to use, right?
Well, I use it for my layers. It depends on how. What we're doing here is very basic. We're still just gonna add some color. Well, I'm not layering. I'm not highlighting. So the other thing that I have here is a texture palette. So this palette has rough edges, so I can actually see how much paint is being left behind when I draw my brush across. So you can see that A is getting a little bit of paint, but it's not too much.
Hey Chris, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you taking your time to spend your Sunday night with us.
Right, so now I know that I got enough on my brush. I'm just gonna draw down. So I'm gonna draw down on this figure. And once again, I'm just transferring the white across this figure.
This thing works so well. Yeah, go on, sorry.
That.
Oh, the new files.
Nice.
Again, you can't really see it too well, but I'll try to do it close to camera. So you see a little... Yeah, I'm terrible at this. A little tumor up there. Right here.
Sometimes the camera can...
Already smooth to the touch. Oh, did not focus.
Yeah, you gotta hold it not too close to the... Is this seized?
No, yours are working. Mine, it's kind of freezing up a bit. Yeah, well, I would love to show you guys with technical difficulties.
Well, you can also put it right in front of the camera.
Yeah, smooth to the touch with just 2 to 3 passes. So yeah. Oh, Gene has joined us. Nice of you to join us, and also Marty's joined us.
Hey Marty, what's up?
Once again, thank you very much.
Hobby Sundays.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just getting a little bit more white onto this model, just picking up all the edge highlights. So it doesn't really change too much, it just picks up, it just gives a little bit, like over here I got a little bit more white going on. So when I lay down my color, it'll be nice and it will pick up all the shades. So that's basically what I'm doing here with this dry brush. So once again, dry brush technique, very, very useful when you're painting. If you want to get more details into a model, so you just grab some paint onto your brush and then draw it over. There's a texture palette, so I'm just gonna draw it over and remove most of the paint so I have control. Add a bit of control there. So and then just draw it across the model. So here it's just pulling down so I can pick up, so you can see it picked up that edge there. So we're just trying to pick up all the edges and get them highlighted, so that when we add the color, it picks up all those edges. Now, somebody was saying about Vallejo. Vallejo is true paint. This technique that we're using is called slap chop. So if you look online, you will see that this is called the slap chop method of painting. It's a fast way of painting models. Right?
Can't be faster than dipping.
It is actually faster than dipping.
Wait, what?
Because dipping is, you still have to base coat the whole model.
Oh, true, yeah.
And then you dip it. This one is one coat.
Yeah.
Will give you your highlight, your shade, and your midtones all in one shot.
Huh.
So
And why did we do that originally?
Because contrast paint hadn't come out.
Oh, okay.
Contrast paint only came out after
we had that burn run.
Yeah. So contrast paints is something very new. It's been over the last 2 years it has developed. So initially contrast paints, and when I say contrast paints, the first people that came out with contrast paints or speed paints was Citadel. So this is Citadel contrast paint, and I have the full range, but they're expensive.
Yeah, was
So
the full thing was like 4?
Each one of these is like $10.
Yeah, so you're like
So it's around, like, if you buy the whole set, it's around, I think it's about $600.
was it 600? Holy.
Yeah,
I mean,
total.
also they were like they ran out for the longest time too because everybody.
And
bought
they
them.
also just released a new set. And the thing was, I could have painted with that, but then Omni Painter just released, like I said, they just released this set
I'll put
here.
this.
It's right here.
Oh.
So the Speed Paint Mega Set, which is the same thing. It's a Speed Paint.
Oh,
this is
is
from
it
Omni Painter.
Kind of like on contrast
So
paint.
it's
In
the
essence.
equivalent.
Okay,
It's the
okay.
equivalent. I've never painted with these, so I thought, why not try it on these models and
Yeah.
see. This way, you guys will,
Yeah,
get to see it.
y'all are learning tonight.
Yeah, and also it's good because somebody wants to replicate what I'm doing here. It's easy to just pick up one set and try and do it, as opposed to like.
Yeah, the $300
'cause
$600 online.
I have so much paint,
Yes, that you do.
and I was thinking to myself when I was going to do the series, I said it wouldn't be fair for me to go through like all the different paint I have. Like just washes, I have over 50 different washes, right? Gets nuts.
It's for the unwashed masses.
Right. Okay. Good job, Simon. Good job. So the whole thing about contrast paints that is the special part of it is that they say you don't have to go in and redo your highlights, and the paint as it dries will pull away from the flats and go into the deeps, so you automatically get your midtones and your highlights. But in order to do that, you must have a good base down. So dry brushing a model like this helps us to increase the chances of the contrast paint working well on the highlights, etc. So that's what we're trying to do here, enhancing the work of the contrast paint, or in this case speed paint, which is pretty much the same equivalent. So you gotta be careful when you're dry brushing because you're pulling across the model, and if you have tender connections like with this flag here, if I pull too hard, like that, I broke the flag. So I'll have to glue that back. That's the problem with dry brushing.
Oh, sure, I'm not going. Oh, the chat doesn't move down. Oh, damn. I am stupid. How about this automatically scrolls down? My bad, guys. I'm not ignoring you.
Were you ignoring them?
No, I didn't realize it wasn't scrolling.
You were ignoring them.
Yeah,
Let's see
clearly.
how it is.
Okay, my bad mistake. DK Moon says, I don't dry brush well. I hate to wipe off the excess paint because I am cheap and hate wasting the paint.
Well, technically, you don't really put a lot of paint. Like, I've only put out, if you look here, I've only put out one glob and I haven't gone through most of it. And I've gone dry brushed over 2 models. It depends. The main problem with a lot of dry brush is you wet the brush too much. And when you wet the brush too much, you have too much paint on it. Then you have to wipe off a lot of it. But if you control how much paint you put on the brush, you can actually do a lot of dry brushing with a brush that's you know, pretty good. Like, and you can see like the highlights are being picked up as we're dry brushing. Like,
Area 51 Raceway has joined us as well. Like, probably
What's
a
up,
while
George?
ago, but again, don't mind me.
yeah, so we're not pulling too much, and then you also have to make sure that the brush is still a little bit damp, which mine is not. So we'll just not
The
dip.
fingers also says, Raul, those jerseys I grabbed for the daughter and girlfriend, awesome. Well, again, thank you
Yeah.
for support. Hope you like them. Clearly.
Yeah, we have something special coming for you.
Yeah. It's a secret.
It came from all of us at Conquest Lair
Well,
for your support.
again, all the love you've given us, may as well give back a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a tad bit.
So we're excited to see. You know, I wish I could see the reaction, but you know, you'll let me know.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you'll let us know in either comments or next time we do our live stream.
Yeah,
You are the paintster, according to the fingers.
I'm the paintster.
The paintster.
The paintster. Okay. Like I said, this is my version of painting. So, you know, there's masters out there. I was watching one of the masters today.
Who
he
did
was
you used
painting
to
a-
watch a lot? You used to watch a lot of
Well,
painting
Artist
tutorials.
Opus, if you really want to know, if you want to master dry brushing, the person to watch is Artist Opus. His channel is amazing for dry brush technique. If you want to see like some of the masters paint, oh my god, these flags are all breaking. Yeah, I'm going to have to like pin them back.
That could be in a video. How to
I
repair
did it
models.
last time.
How to repair models I broke.
These are the same things that broke last time, so it's a matter of painting them and then I put them back.
Also, if you have bad precision hands like I do, it's good to always have a good set of tweezers, because for stickers, anything, decals, these actually do wonders. And especially for small, tight spaces in here that my hands cannot fit through, tweezers always help.
Yeah.
Just random comments in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, they're all wondering how the fingers got here first. Like, well, technically, the two of us got here first. So,
Well, I think he was in the chat, probably.
Okay, so
Because
he
the
was
fingers
live
always
before
here
we were.
Yeah, most likely.
At least I remember I hit the
don't-
button this time.
Yeah, at least
hit-
you hit record this time.
Instead of just talking to ourselves and the fingers in the chat going, who are these guys?
Yeah, last weekend that was hilarious.
I am learning. I'm
We're
not
live.
used to doing live streams like you are.
Yeah, it's all good. So once again, yeah, texture palette is really cool. You can make your own. This is from Artist Opus. He, like I said, he's a really good master at dry brushing, and so I picked up his texture palette and his set of brushes. But I'm not even using those here. This is a cheap makeup brush from the dollar store. Really good. Does the same thing. So, very good for dry brushing, makeup brushing.
Actually, you'll be surprised how much like good quality hobbying stuff are at dollar stores.
Yeah.
Just like random trays, holders, anything you name it.
Yeah, hobby store is great.
Yeah.
Like I like to go there. You always get some, and it's always good for inspiration.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you're there, you see something, and because of the value of it, it's not uber expensive, and you know sometimes it's just a nice way to try something before you actually commit.
Yeah. I remember when, again, normally you're building, all the flash and everything goes everywhere. I always
Yeah.
pick up those little Tubblewares, which are like, again, 50 cents to $1 each,
Yeah.
and just throw it all in there. And it just keeps all your spare parts together, everything like that. You don't have to go and get a proper storage unit or like a storage space. But yeah, it works wonders.
Yeah. So, yeah, just makeup brushes from the dollar store. Really good for dry brushing.
The fingers messed up once, opened up a bottle of graphite, mistook it for gunmetal color. Yeah.
Oh,
How was that stripping that model afterwards? DK Moon, some of the masters do great work, but spend hours or days on a model.
Yep.
Like the speed model still looks good, but far less time.
100%.
Yeah. Well, I always go with the tabletop standard: 3 paints and a base, and good to go.
Yes.
Or just get him to
Oh,
do
guys,
it.
just get me to paint it.
Some people are painters, some people are builders.
Yeah, you build, I paint.
Mm.
I don't mind it. I actually like painting. But like this, like I said, there's so many different ways to skin a cat. Lack of a better term. But yeah. I hope everyone has had a good Mother's Day. Did some hobbying. I don't know. I look forward to the Sunday night hobbies. Hobby time.
Hey, it gets me building random miscellaneous again, which is always fun in my books.
Yeah. We built the shelf. I've ordered all the supplies in for building the cliff for the table, so there'll be a lot of cliff building happening soon.
You know, we don't actually get Dollar Tree stores in Canada. We have our own Dollar-Ramas and stuff. Because he says Dollar Tree stores, lots of storage for small bits. Yes, you are right.
There's a Dollar Tree.
We have a Dollar Tree? Where?
Yeah.
As long as you see a Dollar Tree.
They're not as common. Oops, see that's bad.
Again, we got the Canadian stupid tax, what do you call it?
Stupid tax?
Yeah, well, again, everything we get in Canada is always a cheaper off-brand of the American stuff.
It's okay.
But we still pay the prices.
Yeah. We don't care. Those things we don't talk about. We just leave them. We're not here. We're just hobbyists. I'm not gonna complain about anything. What we're doing is privileged work anyway.
Yeah. First world problems.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Now the $1.25 stores. DK Moon says, for train weathering, use some oil paints. Great effects. Actually, I did used to work with oil paints, and that was for the Gundams.
I'll be honest, DK Moon, I get very sick when I work with oil paints. I'm very susceptible to the fumes of oil paints. When I used to work in Silkscreen long time ago when I was young, I got really sick. So oil paints, I stay away from them. I do have a really good set of oil paints. I even have oil filters, but I rarely use them. I like to stay in the acrylics.
Well, acrylics is more, again, you're not doing like machinery. Isn't oil paste
No. Oils have everything. Actually, one of my good friends who's a really good painter, he recommended oil paints. You can get really nice blends with them.
You're talking about like oil-based paints or like oil-style paint? Like I know because when I do the Gundam painting, it's actually like rust, like oil effects.
No, that's your filters. Those are your effects, right? But we're talking about paints itself.
Oh, oil-based, okay.
Yeah,
Oops,
many people make the masters currently, a lot of them use oil-based washes to wash down an acrylic model.
Okay.
Between steps. First of all, it helps to seal in the acrylics. And the other thing is, it really creates a nice...
I guess it's easier than adding a shot of like top coat to it.
It moves very easily and it doesn't become blotchy. That's the cool thing about oil paints. They're easy to move around. They don't dry as fast either.
Yeah.
So you have a lot more playtime with them. You can control them a bit better because they are better to maneuver. Yeah, so there are advantages definitely to oil paints, 100%. Just I think for my own, because I paint so many models.
Yeah, you're not really painting a one-off.
Yeah, I paint.
By the time you hit like 30 or 40.
Yeah, we're painting squads, right? Like I mean, talk to me, Simon. What's a basic Skaven regiment?
Oh, well, it used to be easy 60 to 100. Now it's 20 to 40.
Right. So it's like, let's just say it's 20 to 40, right?
Yeah.
And that's one regiment.
Yes.
How many regiments in an army?
Yeah. Okay.
Like 4 regiments.
At least 4 regiments. 4 to 6 regiments.
That's 160 rats that we have to paint.
Yeah.
And that's before you even add all the accessories, right? Those are just your regiments.
Yeah.
Right? So imagine painting 160 models with oil-based paints. I would go nuts.
Yeah. Well, again, it's a health issue at that point.
Yeah. So for myself, I find oil paints very hard to
Dusty Ford has joined the chat. Hey, Dusty.
Dusty.
Hey, you guys have what? Every 5 mile, every mile? Ours is Tim Hortons. They have Dollar Trees like everywhere.
Oh yeah.
We have Tim Hortons everywhere. Yeah. Can't throw a football far enough for hitting 3 Tim Hortons.
Yeah. Well, that's a coffee shop. They must have. Like,
Well, probably
America
Dunkin'
has a
or
lot
probably
of
Dunkin' Donuts. What, America runs on Dunkin'?
Starbucks too, right?
Oh,
Like
right.
it's a very common.
The frou-frou drinks. Too rich for my blood.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah, some advantages to oils, but speed ain't one of them. That's what DK
Yep.
Moon says.
100%.
Oh, the fingers is just asking what brush you're using yet?
This is a cheap makeup brush. You buy them at the dollar store. You get like a bag of them. They're just cheap makeup brushes. What you want is a soft, round, bristle brush when you're doing dry brushing. So makeup brushes work best. It's amazing. So that's what you do for this step. And like I said, all we're trying to do is enhance that highlight.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're just trying to enhance that highlight on this figure. Yeah, because when we start working with the speed paint, you'll notice that the speed paint is not thick. It's more like a liquid wash kind of paint. And it's a very cool technique. Very fast too. So
speed's in its name, right?
Speed paint, yeah. So, yeah. A little bit of extra steps to get to this, but it's not that bad.
Like Dunkin' Donuts in Boston. Seems like the one in every corner.
Alright, so now we can go to adding some color. So I don't need my texture palette because I'm not going to be highlighting.
The fingers knew it because he buys those for his daughter. That's why it looks familiar.
Yes, yes. It gives you a reason to buy makeup brushes. Come on, fingers. Alright. So I'm going to start with the skin color, which is Crusader skin here.
Wait, your skin color or my skin color?
It's just a generic skin color. So, like I said, I am not using a lot of specialty paints. I'm just using everything that comes in this box. So this is the box. It's a mega speed paint mega set. The color that I'm going to use is Crusader skin here. So we're going to start with this color, see how it covers, and work with that, and go from there. So shaking it up, the cool thing about these bottles is they come already with an agitator inside. So as I shake, you can hear it moving up and down. Oh. And that's good for acrylic.
Yeah, instead of asking for ball bearings for my shop, like always.
Yeah, so the good thing is these come preloaded with that. But you also have to be careful. Don't turn the bottle fully upside down and press, because what will happen is the bearing will block the paint, and then you can get a mess because you squeeze too hard and the whole top will fall off. So we're gonna drop.
Is that from experience?
Oh, actually, this was something that was a warning when I was watching the reviews.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like to watch before I buy anything. I watch reviews about it, just so that I'm aware of what I'm getting. So I watch like actual painters that have used it. Another thing is you don't want to add too much water to these paints because they already come with something like a medium inside. You also want to watch when you load the brush. You don't want to go all the way up to the ferrite. You just want to stay in the brush itself. So don't load it so that the paint comes up into the ferrule.
Makeup brushes have some good bristles. Yeah, meant for skin, so they gotta be soft.
So we're gonna start with the face. Too much. So just lay down some paint here.
He uses powders for train weathering and powders for the same texture as makeup.
I love powders. Powders are amazing. 100%. Normally when I paint, I have a lot of light. Yeah. So I'm not pretty lit here. I can't see all the models, but we're going to get as good as we can here.
Ooh, Shotgun Dave has joined the chat. Welcome to the
Dave,
chat. Thank you for joining us. Just going through more painting techniques, and I'm just going to keep on building.
Yeah, we're using some speed paints here to paint up the models. I like to work from the lights to my darks because when you use speed paint, that's the way you're supposed to do it. Because you cover your mistakes. But with speed paints, you have to become more and more precise as you go along. So we just got the face. It's gonna dry down, pull away. So I've heard that speed paints do take a little bit longer to dry, so we'll try and work with them as best as we can.
What if you use a hairdryer technique?
You can, but these paints pull away as it dries, so you don't want to force them.
Blow it all away?
Or they can crack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
So you gotta be careful with that.
What about an oven?
Oven?
Yeah, have a little convection oven beside you.
Okay, now you're getting ridiculous.
Just saying.
You're just saying. You're getting ridiculous. What's happening?
Word and emote suggestions need to find to turn off.
Who's that?
Oh, just reading some of these things. Dusty said Marty's got a bunch of makeup brushes. I'm sure there's an inside joke somewhere there.
Probably. Dusty always likes to make jokes. Is Marty in the chat?
Oh, he should be. I haven't heard from him in a bit. He's watching quietly.
He's probably tuning.
Yeah.
That's what Marty's doing.
Yeah, powders allow for the good blending like oils, but without the long dry time.
Yeah.
That's what his DK Moon says. Up.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the model too. It's not.
Well, maybe we need more light.
Yeah, it's harder to see, but because the light's at me, it's not on the model itself. But
I guess next time we will know.
As you keep on adding color, it will get more and more. But like I said, first you gotta load your brush up pretty good. I use a paper towel just to not like that, but just to dab off an excess. So just to make sure that I got enough. My brush, I'm also using a bigger brush. I'm using what we call regiment brush. It's not a detail brush because I'm just trying to get paint moving as fast as possible.
I use a heat gun for drying some washes to prevent slow drying spots from forming. Smart.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, heat gun doesn't blow; it just heats.
Yeah.
Never thought of that either.
Yeah, but we're speed painting here.
It'd be a lot faster with a heat gun.
Not really. These are these paints are going in thin layers, so it's not I'm putting down a lot of paint. So plus I'm trying to make this as friendly as possible for everyone. So I know I have to see the model first though.
Yeah.
Can't just paint it.
You have to learn.
No. Right, so as you can see, as they start to dry, they start to pull away and leave shade.
Up.
Where is up? They're starting to, as they dry, they start to pull away and leave a tint on the model. I'm always starting with the smallest piece, so obviously it's not going to show.
Dusty says, you and I have way more patience than I have.
Who?
Dusty says that. I guess for painting and building.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
what
fun part of
Dusty
That's a hobbyist, man.
Dusty likes to work with wood. Doesn't he have patience with the wood? Like, you can't. Like, when you're machining and stuff, you have to measure, remeasure.
Measure once, cut twice.
I'm pretty sure when he's making his coyote calls, it's not just quick and easy. It takes a little bit of...
I guess the difference is if you get paid to do it.
Nah, I think you still have to have some sort of...
Some patience.
Yeah. I think so. Not too sure.
Actually, no, the fingers is right. They have a lot more patience. They're literally watching paint dry. Good comment on that one. Mark Plumley, hi. Nice to join us in the chat.
Yeah, it's a very exciting live stream.
Oh, Slot Journal has joined us as well. He says looking good.
Yeah. We'll see Slot Journal tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
You guys heard it here. Slot Journal should be on my live stream tomorrow.
Ooh, fancy. Fancy, though.
Insights.
What will you all be discussing tomorrow?
Well, my live stream...
Spoiler alert, or you can't keep that secret?
Oh, no. I think my live stream, I don't... My live stream, I get people to come on and tell their stories and how they got started. I'm very curious how people got started into slot cards.
Yes.
I mean, it's most of the times it comes down to the same story. They knew it as kids. They play with their Echo sets or their old, Tyco sets. And then during the pandemic, they needed something to do. A lot of them had sets and brought them back out, or
technically what you did too.
Pretty much.
Yep. Everybody, same old story.
Yeah. But then what I really like to hear about is
what climbed to YouTube?
Everyone's journey is a little bit different. So like YouTube, no, I mean a lot of people are coming on YouTube right now because we as a community are asking for more content. And I think it's important that we get more content in order to make the hobby grow.
Yes.
So
different perspectives. Again, spice of life. Variety is a spice
always.
of life.
I mean, you run a Lego channel, and
yes.
There's a lot of Lego channels out there. But that doesn't stop us from doing the Lego.
Hey, I may as well enjoy my hobby and hopefully let somebody else enjoy the hobby at the same time.
Exactly, it's a different point of view. We get to share it.
Yeah.
And it's easier not to do content, and I think it's braver to do content.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a certain breed.
I commend anyone who started their channel.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So Slot Journal just started his channel.
Oh, nice.
He's been in the hobby for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see, like a Shotgun Dave. Like when you see him, I mean, I showed you the molds that he's done.
Yeah.
You also like.
I'm in awe for that. That's just amazing.
Right. So I mean, that's what I wanted. That's what I like to talk about and listen and learn from people.
Yeah, DK Moon says used to do Warhammer figs, but I don't do them anymore. Yeah, well, so did he.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Too much.
Massive armies. Oh, I'm curious. What army? Yeah, separate chat, but I may as well ask that question. No, DK Moon.
Oh.
Jeff G got his first slot car at 60 years old. Hey, never too late to start.
Yeah.
You're only as only as young as you feel, only as old as you feel, whatever that saying is.
I don't know. You come up with these sayings.
Oh no, half the sayings I want to say are kind of.
No, don't go there.
Yep, exactly.
No. Stay on point.
Stay on target.
Stay on target. Stay on target. Really interesting. Yeah, painting, fun.
Cars.
Anyone buy new cars? I'll be honest, I bought 5 new cars yesterday.
Ooh, Slot Journal started from 54mm to 20mm historic wargaming. Ooh.
Nice.
Is it like Flames of War style or even something else? All I know is Flames of War, so yeah.
Historic gaming? No, they also do Napoleonic figures.
Oh right, all those Aztec figures. I use them as Skaven slaves.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember those now.
They do a lot of different figures. It's not just...
Gene got his first 61. Yeah, so competition's out now, boys.
Anyway, back to who got new slot cards and what did you get? Put it in the chat. I'm interested. I bought 5 yesterday. I've been itching. I haven't bought a slot card in a while.
Well, you still gotta do more videos of your slot cards too.
I kind of like... I'll be honest, I haven't been as motivated to do slot card videos. Yeah. I did the Shadow one, and then I don't know. I've been all consumed by this track.
Yeah.
And getting all the different pieces organized for this track. It's kind of...
It's consumed you a little bit.
Yeah, it's taken me away from... I guess in a way it's taken me away from the hobby, but into a different part of the hobby, I think. Yeah. I wouldn't say away from the hobby, just a different part. Because I'm talk to Boone pretty much every other day, going through like my plan and getting his opinion.
Well, again, it's not a small feat that you're doing right now. If it were easy, then it'll be a different story.
Like I was on the phone with him this morning, yesterday morning, going through like my order of bill of materials, because he's done this. It's like Boone's the master, right? Like in this world, like he's got so much experience.
DK Moon Army was for Necrons, just like you.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the finger says no, man. You gotta keep doing these reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, no reroll, not you.
Really?
Yeah. Bought a new one called Drywall.
Drywall. I hear ya.
Oh, Dusty says, big surprise, Raul bought new cars.
Yeah. Hey, Dusty. I had 10 cars on deck to buy. And I told Marty yesterday, like I was supposed to buy 10 cars. And I actually went and dropped down to 5 because I was like, I'm not gonna get to these cars, and some of them were not like the cars I was buying either to review just for the channel, but I've never run them. So all the cars I bought were cars that I wanted to buy now, and I'll be honest, I'm in a Carrera kick mode right now because I'm working on the Porsches that I want to do a series on. So I wanted to get some of the Carrera cars that I missed out on. So that's what I've been looking at. But I looked at the Ken Miles. I didn't pick up a Ken Miles GD40. I don't know. It wasn't something that I thought I needed to have in my collection right now. I have a lot of GT40s, different eras, different manufacturers.
Jeff G just built a scratch built. Nice.
What do you build?
The figure's only doing this 3 months. 12, 132, and scratch built my first 2 cars this week. Nice. Good job.
Excellent. Danny's been doing great. He's been 3D printing bodies.
Grandson of Man has joined the chat. Welcome, welcome. Glad you join us.
There goes our furnace kicking in. Alright. So we got the flash down. So it goes down pretty dark. I don't know if you can see that. But it dries off pretty light. So it's pretty cool. So you can see like that flash tone is tinted. Very easy to do. Not a lot of work. So got some flash down. You can really see it on this figure here. You can see the flash is down. This figure. Somebody's running their slot car right now. Which slot car? Alright, so let's go to the next. I'll just clean up my brush here.
Ooh, Mark is running my shadow, running a shadow right now.
Oh, running shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on 2 cars so I can do my shadow shootout. I ordered them from Electric Dreams and somewhere. And
Somewhere.
yeah.
Lost to the postal gods.
It was interesting because I was looking in on where they were at and I couldn't. So okay, guys, this should I do the pants in the camo green? Because I'm going to do high visibility orange for most of the uppers, but I was thinking about either the camo green for the bodies, for the pants, or should I do a grim black or gray? Yeah, should I do black pants or camo green pants? What do you think?
I don't think so. We'll show them the difference because I figure.
Yeah, so should I do camo green or should I do black pants? Or is there a color, any other color you guys think I should do for the pants? Give me an answer on that one.
Yeah, I'll let the chat kind of fester a bit. We are in a bit of delay.
Yeah.
Gene just started his first scratch build as well. Also started about 4 months ago. Slot Journal, really like watching this painting technique. Oh, great compliments. Marty says watching the stream and the IMSA race from today.
Nice.
Dusty got some pretty sweet cards as well.
What do you get?
Didn't say yet, but again, no one's answered your paint question yet, so gotta wait on that one. Black or camel green, guys?
I think camel green might look good.
Might. Oh, Gene's first one.
What do you
Camel
want?
green.
Camel green it is. Let's see. I think I like what Gene says, so that's Crusader skin so far. This is the black. Let's do camel green. Where's the camel green? Sorry guys, looking for it. We'll find it. We'll find it. Golem. Holy white. Gray. Purple. I don't know.
So far, only person said camel green, unless you could start a poll on this thing, but Matt is not.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'll go with the camel. I think it's gonna should contrast really well with the orange. There it is. Camel cloak. So let's see. Shake it up. Got bits from the cork coming off. Not a good idea to put cork, I guess. Remember for next time. So drop in camel.
So we're going to camel green pants.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
That's the worst that could happen.
I hope it is what it is. Sometimes the colors say camel green and then not, so gotta be careful with it.
Race. Still need to pick one up. Does needs question mark question
I'm gonna
marks.
drop some medium because I don't like the lace.
I would think black would be universal for any team, but personally likes the green better from DK Moon. Dusty also says camo, always camo. Now they're starting to come. See, we're a slight delay.
Slight delay.
And
Alright,
Mark
let's
says
see. We'll try this camel green.
starting to build a Firestone crosswalk by Magnet Racing this week.
Oh, nice. See what this green looks like. Yeah. I've never seen this color, so you guys are seeing it just like I am for the first time.
Hold on, your camera's delayed. I think all are. Yeah, okay, no. Oh, we're back. Turret spins.
Huh?
Oh, I'm just playing around this thing now.
Oh, the turret? You
yeah.
finished?
Yeah, well, I know. I'm on this last page. Just I haven't turned the page up.
Oh.
You want Aquillas on these things?
What?
You want Aquillas on it?
What do you mean?
Aquillas.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
So that's with the green on it. We'll see how it dries out. But it looks pretty cool. I like it. It's a nice color.
What type of glue? I am using the Tamiya cement. It's just regular plastic glue, but the reason why I like using this so much, because naturally it comes with a brush inside. This camera would actually, okay, backlight. There's that little brush inside, so you can control how much paint you will applicate onto the model itself. Normally, I used to use the GW bottle one, and it just got everywhere. So, got turned to this, never went back.
The cool thing about speed paints is you just put them on. You don't want to like dilute them too much. It's really nice, it's thin, it moves fast. You never run into a dry brush where you start streaking the model. The only thing that you can't do is you can't go back and forth. You put it on and then you move on. So when you're doing speed paints, you don't draw the brush back and forth. You go in one direction and you leave it. Otherwise you get blotchiness.
So Raul, when you start doing the coloring, doesn't it cover up the shadow you previously applied?
Well, the good thing, that's the reason why, is when we use paints like this, like speed paints, they actually use that pre-shading that we did to create the light, dark, and mid-tones. So you'll see as this dries out, it looks very dark right now, but as it dries out, you'll see it pull away and start to just tint that, that zenithal highlighting that we have done earlier. So it's really cool. You'll see as it starts to dry out. But yeah, we'll have a look at it together. Like I said, I've never used these paints before. I've used similar paints, but I wanted to use a set that anyone could buy watching this. So but the key to these paints is not to add water. If you do want to dilute the paint down, it does come with its own medium. So it's called speed paint medium. Right, so you use that, but you do not use water, because what happens is when you use water with these paints, you can use a little bit of water, but technically when you use water, you break down the viscosity of the paint, and it does not do what it's supposed to do then. So the reason I like these paints is they come straight out of the bottle or straight out of the dropper, and you use them right away just the way they are. They're already ready to go. You don't have to worry about mixing them. You don't just have to shake them up real well. And that's
again,
why
but it has that little ball
so
bearing
good.
in there already, so you don't
Yeah.
worry about that too much.
So that's really cool, because the other set of paints that I have that they don't come with an agitator inside. So you tend to, I normally get Simon, who works in the dealership, when he breaks down ball bearings, to send me a set of ball bearings every time.
Yep.
So
yeah, the finger says nice color choice.
Yeah, seems to be working out.
Yeah, the fingers. Anytime, just ask away. If you have any hobbying questions, that's what I am here for. And that is my completed hammerfall bunker. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna take this off. Little gun placements all across it, and a nice spinning turret with movable top turret. There are all the rockets. Lots of detail on it. Turned out pretty nice. So, time to move on to the next one.
What are you doing next?
Well, I got this box here from before. This is the Battlefield expansion set. Lair. So, a lot of, looks like piping, some buildings.
Well, that's for the Necron oil fields, right?
Oh,
for the,
yeah.
that we're going to be putting into the Necron side.
I don't get why they always put the instructions at the bottom of these stupid things. Common gripes. Lots of detail. This is just an expansion. Doesn't seem to have as many pieces as that last thing I built. Not the Hammerfall, the big piece of terrain, the chunky one.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's only really 4 sprues.
Well, the Hammerfall, that was a battlefield in a box, right?
Yeah, oh true, yeah.
So that had a lot more to it.
Like a Trojan horse hollow inside. Yeah, it's got that. Makes sense too. Marines are inside too.
So nobody else got new cars?
I see in chat. Why? There's a new drop?
How many people got the Ken Miles car? I wonder. I got the Fat 30, the Fat Turbo, the Porsche 962, the white and red one. Actually, I think my whole purchase, yesterday was, out of the 5 cars, 4 of them are Porsches. One of them is something else. I actually like the color. Not bad. There it goes. Wet this brush a bit. Oh yeah, my dry pile is just a tile, so a simple bathroom tile. It's easy. You can just pick it up. I got it for free. I went into Home Depot. I started looking at a tile sample, and I wanted to. And they were like, "Oh, you can just have that for free." So that's how I got this dry pallet. I actually got 2 of them.
Nice.
Yeah. So. And they're cool because they're easy to clean after.
So my attention to detailing my model is fantastic. Why don't I like painting? I don't know. It's never really appealed to me in the hobbying essence of it. I just rush it too much, and I've never been a fan of layering, so I just get the one fat coat and try to do it all at one time. And also, when I did start painting, I never actually had like a proper painting setup.
Why this is so good for you.
Yeah, I actually should. I should probably start getting to the contrast paints.
With the contrast,
yeah,
like with this kind of painting technique, you can do the same thing.
Yeah, I rush too much. But when it comes to the hobby aspect of it, or the building, it's so weird. Something wrong in here, I think.
No.
I see you back there, Romina Trojan. Nice. Our coffee is fantastic, Marty. Thank you. Am I missing something?
Because Marty does. Marty is sponsored by Roast Coffee. So when you're on Marty's live stream, he gives away roast coffee.
Oh, nice.
That's why.
He says he wants that car. He's ordering it tomorrow.
Which one?
I guess the one you're talking about. Okay. Not Romania. DK Moose says GT40 has made it into my cart, but I resist ordering. Yeah. I don't know. Should he give in to temptation? I normally do.
I didn't.
Oh no?
No, I didn't
right,
pick
fine.
up the GT40.
Why? Why not?
I have so many.
Yeah. But what's
I
wrong?
have a
What's
lot.
wrong with one more?
I just felt like, I don't know. If I bought that car, it would be purely just to review on the channel, and then I just another car that,
Another car on the wall.
yeah, and I
Oh,
have a lot of
that's
those.
just another brick in the wall.
Although George went through his collection today on the stream, and I think George has more cars than I do. I'm just gonna put this out there, George, because he was going through all the layers and
taking
layers.
names.
Yeah. Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm calling people out.
Yeah. Kinda. You remember the little things.
Well, no, I watched him go through his collection on his live stream, and I was like, wait a second, that's a lot of cars there.
He just keeps it covert. Well, not anymore because it's showing off in the live stream.
Well, he did show it off, so. When he was going through his collection, I was thinking to myself, I was like, George has quite a few cars. I wonder how many cars he has in his collection. So, would you guys like to see my collection? I've been thinking about doing this, but I just don't know if it's something I should. And going through the whole collection online.
Maybe one of your videos.
Well, it wouldn't be one video. I'd go brand by brand and showcase every car I have by brand.
Well, if you really think about it, when we did our race, the whatchamacallit, the dragster.
That was only 47 cars.
Yeah, but still, it's at least 47. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, and that was all Carrera Digital, right?
True.
Yeah. So I was just wondering if anybody would be interested in seeing that. I don't know.
They raced all weekend, nice.
Who raced all weekend?
Steve Sweeney.
Oh, nice.
F22 is on the way. Order a new one, lowrider type, called Drop Sling Fish. DK Moon says wants the F22 as well, but I need 2 or 3 and didn't want to spend that much.
I got one F22. Actually, I got a 124 RC F1, Lewis Hamilton, of course, because I'm a big supporter of him. And me and MP are planning to get the Scale Auto 124 F1 chassis that Slot Car Dude was showing off. So we're planning to get that and then do a run of those.
I actually love these new files.
Yeah?
They get in all the little nooks and crannies that the big one didn't get into.
I like the way this paint is drying matte. It's so cool. It's a very nice dry.
Steve Sweeney says no one likes to spend money, Moon. Depends on what.
This is true. This is true.
How far along are you right now?
Well, I'm just doing one layer at a time, right? But I think everyone gets the idea of how I'm putting down the paint. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, holy damn, it does, yeah. Nice.
It comes
A lot
down,
of detail, actually, a lot of detail on it.
It does.
I actually looked up for a second.
Yeah. It also takes a little bit longer to dry. So it will dry up nicely tomorrow. By tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's also workable right now because I can add another paint on top. It's not as runny as like a wash. So it's workable. It's not like I can't paint anything else for fear of touching it. But it's going down. This color was pretty strong in coverage. We'll see as it dries how much it pulls away from and gives me highlights and midtones. You know what? I might just add a light. You can actually see it properly.
You also gotta paint a little bit deeper into here. You don't even see.
I'm gonna put it over here.
Oh. No, because you don't even see it on the other camera.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to paint. That's not like painting. Anyway, so we got the green down. Let me bring a light over so you can actually see how this thing is actually reacting.
Do those new files load up with plastic? Not really. Well, kinda yes and no, but you can easily wash them off because it is glass, right? So far, I've really been using just these two, and I don't know. I haven't really hit the point where they're no longer cleaning. So, yeah, just keep at it. Again, beauty of glass files. Just wash them off. Plan to order the blue Thunderslot McLaren M6A and the Scale Auto NSX. There's an NSX and a Scale Auto.
Yeah, it's coming out. Is it out yet? I don't think it's out yet.
What year? Like, is it the?
It's the new one.
Does it look sick?
I'll get you one when it comes out.
This just caught my attention right away on that one.
Let's see.
I'm in Boston. We need to hook up and run some cars. Okay, yeah. Okay. Slot Car Wildman's joined the chat. Hello, Raul.
Hey, what's up? Let's see.
Dusty, do your Cody calls. Get a lot of attention from dancers. I wonder what dancers he's talking about.
I missed this spot here.
Wildman's in the chat.
Wildman's in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Alright, so let's have a look at these models as they're drying up and see which one has dried a lot more. Can you see that?
Yeah, looks that.
So you can see it's not dry yet. There's still some wet spots, but you can see as it's drying, it's pulling away, and that shading that we put down.
Yeah, I'll change the camera. There we go.
Right. You can see it's still drying, but as it's drying, it's pulling away from, and it's giving you the shade and the highlight. So it's not like a complete. It's just tinting that shade, right? Looks pretty cool. I actually like this color a lot. Let's see something that's even drier. I'm looking around for something that's drier. Like this one. So you can see like even his skin tone is coming out really nice. That was just one quick coat. You can see like you get all the shading in his in the pants here. Right. So I missed spots here. Have to be careful with that.
Changing.
So yeah, really nice.
Oh,
Design to put back. No, I'm just gonna move on to another color. Actually, I think I missed some spots here too.
It does use glass foil all the time when building my Coyote calls. Yeah, I love them. Honestly, did not know about them until maybe 2 years ago.
What? Glass files?
Yeah, glass files.
Yeah.
I also got your daughter a set too.
Yeah. So yeah, my daughter builds Gundam.
Yeah.
So
I wonder who got her into that.
Definitely wasn't me. I don't understand that world at all.
Right.
But yeah, my daughter is really into the hobby. She's into slot cars too. She has her own cars. Doesn't know how to tune them. I'm not interested in the tuning aspect of it.
I don't know how to tune
But she
them.
runs. Like she'll run her cars, and she's a pretty good driver. When I go to the commercial track and she comes with me, she's always like, you know, taking the newer drivers under her wing and saying, "Oh, this is how you should control it." It's pretty proud moment for me when she does it, but kind of cool. All right, let's go to the orange high visibility. Let's see how it covers. So I'm going to go with this Fire Giant Orange. This one right here, so that we can do the high visibility.
Watch your short. Your track cam looked great.
Which?
That was from the fingers.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot done this weekend, like 6 camera issues. Good job, Slot Car Wild, man.
Yeah. Hey, you guys want to talk gear? I'm always down. I love my camera gear. So,
Gene Callahan says, yeah, roll looks much better as it dries. Yeah.
yeah, it's amazing. And these paints
They
are...
look nice, everyone says.
Yeah, so we're going with the Fire Giant Orange. That's the paint we're going to go with now. See what happens.
The camera, yeah, you don't really see it too well. Put it back in the cam.
Which one?
What paint you're using. It didn't really show too well.
Fire Giant Orange. Supposedly, it's supposed to look orange like this. So we'll find out
Next time.
We'll find out as we paint. See, painting models is easy. And it's, I love it. It's so enjoyable. Right, Simon?
Whatever you say, bud.
Come on, Simon.
Yeah. Whatever you say. I can't count on one hand how many models I've ever painted.
We should do a challenge. You should paint.
Depends what.
What do you mean? Depends what.
What do I want to paint?
I don't know. You tell me. What would you like to paint, if anything? Because if I can teach you how to do this method, and you actually like what you paint, maybe you'll paint more.
I just gotta change a base coat on one of my Gundams. I gotta change from red to gold.
Oh, but base coat is more airbrush, that one. I can teach you how to airbrush it.
Sticking the phone now.
I'm liking this.
Papaya orange says the fingers.
Papaya orange?
Yeah.
You can really see the paint work here on this.
The figure says Massimo is a pro of his phone.
Yes, he is.
Oh, Slot Carmel man's asking where Towel Girl is.
Towel Girl?
Yeah.
Oh, she's on the sidelines. I'm gonna paint the Towel Girl separately. Because I'm gonna. These are all the grounds people this time.
Service industry for the wind.
Yeah, look at that orange. Catch is nice. Is that not good? Aquaman in the house. Right?
Talks to the fishes.
Talks to the fishes, alright. I like that. That's pretty cool.
See a poster on the wall by your track, you know.
Who?
Oh no, something about a poster by Slot Car Wellman's track. And got about half of my Slot Turtle says about half of my next video done. Couple more shots needed, and ends bits and pieces. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, they're asking for that towel girl again.
The Towel Girl.
Yeah.
Everyone?
Oh, the fingers and Slot and Wildman. The two main culprits.
Yes. Towel Girl will make an appearance next week.
Oh, you hear that, chat? Next week, Towel Girl.
I'm printing waterslide decals.
Ooh, right, that is true. That is something
next week we shall do the spectators.
She's gonna be tatted up too?
No, I have to do spectators. So I need like
yeah, but a tatted up towel. You need to. I was about to say something.
You want me to do tattoos on? I can do.
She'll need tattoos.
But that's separate. When we've actually done all the work, we'll go in and do the tattoos and stuff. But there's not a lot of skin showing, so.
Oh, you can just paint that on.
Right. I forgot who I'm talking to.
Oh, well, I bought that poster 15 years ago. Nice. Huh, like pinup girls. Well, cars, girls, guns, and trains. Well, decent combination. Virtual wallet. Oh, yeah, Soccer well confirmed. Watching next week. So I figured I'd get some attention. Means you gotta do a good job on that.
Maybe.
Oh. What are you gonna name her?
Towel girl, I
Yeah.
guess.
How are y'all make a poll? What should we name the towel girl?
Oh, okay. Here we go. Riling them up, are we?
I do no such thing.
Huh.
I just monitor a chat.
Yeah.
And again, I'm a man of the people.
Man of the people.
What's the chat coming to? Soccer Lawn, Towel Girl, and George Hooters Nuts.
What?
George Hooters Nut. I have no idea what to say to that.
These guys
Oh, I forgot her name at the moment. Oh, his pinup girl.
Oh.
Forgot the name. Forget the name and never forget the body.
Here we go. We need Hulk on these live streams too.
Yeah. What will he be doing?
I don't know. He smashes things.
Not the right kind of things he wants to.
Yeah. I like the coverage. These paints are actually not bad. Like I said, first time for me painting with these paints, so pretty interesting to see what colors come out of them.
Just being men, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
Nothing serious here.
George made comments previous stream. Oh, I forgot about that. Nope, never forget the body. Oh, Dix has joined chat. Dix Slacker Garage. Hey, welcome for joining us.
Yeah, Danny's in the house.
He must have heard Towel Girl and just instantly joined.
Towel girl. Towel girl. You guys and towel girl. I didn't know she would become a thing.
Oh, what were you expecting?
She's just a spectator. That's what I.
Oh, I want to be expecting her, alright.
Oh, stop it. Naughty.
Yep, y'all still watching that paint dry.
Who?
No, it's just again what's everyone up watching it. Sally.
Who wants to name her Sally? You want to name her Sally? Is this the towel girl they want, or is it the other one? I think it's this one they want. There's this one, or there's this one. Which towel girl are you guys talking about? Maybe you should name both of them separately.
Or Fanny Shamey.
Who said that? I don't know.
That's the fingers.
Of course it is.
Oh, glass files? No, just not diamond. Just here's a box. Let's just see. The product is from tempered glass with nanotechnology. Yeah, just regular glass files from this whichever camera's even. God damn. Glass files from Despair. That's all I can really describe them as. So yeah, 3 different sizes and 3 different tips. Just try them out because just picked them up this week. So yeah, this one for close areas. Well, just like the inside areas. This one for smaller flat surfaces, and a standard one. Compared to the G Primer Razor I was using before, these are starting to grow on me a little bit more because they actually have a spot to place your hand. Like just over here. No filing parts here. But on the Razor, the entire thing's a file. Oh yeah, that helps answer your question. Slot Car Sally.
Slot Car Sally. Which one? Both of them?
Oh no.
The other twin?
You don't want to read this one. I think this is Lil Raul.
What?
That's what the finger says. Oh, Marty says Bianca.
Oh, Marty.
Oh, who's Bianca, huh?
Marty. Name
sounds exotic. Yeah, everyone's asking that story now.
Ooh, Bianca?
Yeah. Even the finger says story there? Question mark?
Yeah. I knew that was the start of something. Marty done put his foot in it. They're covering pretty good. I like them. See as it dry out.
Oh, name just popped into my head. Well, Towel Girl is the topic.
Towel Girl is the topic.
Steve says Bianca Jagger.
Bianca who?
Bianca Jagger, like Mick Jagger.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're going German as Jaeger.
How's that kick coming along?
I don't know, I can stop any time. How about you?
I'm gonna finish off one model completely, and then we can.
We still have food waiting for us upstairs.
Yeah.
Our dinners.
Yeah, we're crazy like that.
Yeah, local time here, 10:45, and yes.
It's 10:45 already.
It's 10:45, yes. We've been on for an hour and 20 minutes.
Alright, let me wrap this one up, and we'll come back next week to finish them off, I guess. Can't finish them all tonight. But we're starting to see what this paint does. And so far, I like it. It's not bad.
I have no stories from Marty. I was pretty lame in my younger days. Finger says, I don't like plastic woman. I get you there, the fingers. Yeah. After some Jagger, Marty calls the Bianca. Natural. But that's the story. He's sticking to it. Yep.
Let me finish
Oh,
these.
silicone woman.
These four.
I like the silicone parts.
God. Here we go. Let me just finish these four off, and then we'll call it.
All right. So if you all heard that one, we will be wrapping up soon. So get your comments in the chat while you still can. Again, make a poll. Make a poll of what you want to name this. But this is something else. But yeah, this girl.
Why would I make a poll? I'm not even into this girl.
You gotta give the people what they want.
Yeah, so they have to make the names. I'm not.
No, you gotta start the poll.
I don't know what to add to the poll.
Just say your.
I don't have a name for her. She is just a model I gotta paint.
Yeah, two of them actually. So put them side by side and then choose your name.
I didn't think they were towel girls. I thought they were flag bearers.
No,
And,
they're clearly the people have spoken.
Yes, and I'm well aware that they have spoken, and I will try my best to give them what they want. But let's talk about tomorrow night. What should the topic be? Anybody have any ideas?
As you try to divert the conversation elsewhere.
Yeah, I'm called the communicator for a reason. Okay, so talk about tomorrow night for the live stream. What do you guys want the topic to be? Last week we had a pretty.
Miles.
Huh?
I'm reading the chat. Don't like women that gave an inflated attitude. The Pulaski twins are happy days. It's still pretty lame, says Marty. Nitrogen. Let's not go that way. Yeah, we're all blaming Slaka Wildman on that one. Join the chat and instantly chat diverted to back to the towel girl.
You missed this towel girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
On that now, yeah. Put it on your site.
Put it on my site.
Yeah. Again, we didn't produce it, so I guess you can't really put it on our site. Hottest seller. Oh, we do have access to a 3D printer.
We can print 3D now.
Yes.
Yeah.
What features would you like on said towel girl? Yeah, build your own towel girl.
You know, one thing you guys can't do is get Simon to start because he has no off switch. Once he goes, he goes.
You invited me on your live
Yes.
stream. You knew exactly what you were getting into.
Yes, I did.
You could have easily built this yourself, or I could have built this off camera, but no.
Oh, I thought they should all meet you for who you were.
What are you talking about? They can meet me on the channel.
Yeah, they meet you on your own Lego
Professional Simon.
Professional Simon. The music is turned eerie. What? Why?
It senses it.
It's like Simon's becoming naughty. Gotta finish these guys.
Yeah, why don't you discuss what was on the agenda last week?
You want to continue the topic from last week?
Well, we have to probably do it next week because we are running out of time.
No, they're talking about tomorrow, I think.
Oh. Turkey hunting in 5 hours. Good night. Oh, good night. See you, Steve. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Turkey hunting, eh?
Yeah.
See, there you go. Yeah, so your topic. DK Moon, can you put some enhancements on the 3D print?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. Do you want them proportioned or unproportioned? That's the question, I guess. Like, I don't know.
We need to find a 3D sculptor for that one.
3D sculptor.
Oh, whatever. 3D designer. Oh, Marty says I like Sulk on the streams. Thank you. See? You give the people what they want.
They're tired of seeing me. That's what, what are you talking about? They're like, yeah. Well, it's boring. Sulk is,
I'm just building. You're boring, I'm building.
Yeah. Yeah, never thought I'd be painting live. Ever.
Actually, I never thought we'd ever, doing anything live. Last time I was live, I swore in the middle of an interview for another... Yeah, never mind on that one.
You did?
Oh, no, they interviewed me when I was a cadet. They interviewed me for some random CP24 show. And I dropped an F-bomb on live TV.
I wouldn't put it past you.
Yeah, again, it was, yeah. Fun times.
Yeah.
Hey, they figure, hey, Chinese cadet, what could go wrong? If only they knew.
Oh, here we go. Anyway, coming back to reality.
Yeah. I love my printers. I wish I was talented enough to design this stuff. Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, that was
Danny?
Dix.
Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured I never knew watching Paint Dragon could be so much fun. No, thank you for that. Yeah, you were going to discuss channel building or content, stuff like that. That's what Slaka Wildman said.
Yeah, so last week we had this discussion about, we never really got into it, but maybe I think we'll repeat it to this week.
Yeah, everyone's agreeing on that. Even Slot Journal says last week's discussion was the best so far, in his opinion, yeah. And even the Fingers agreed with that.
Yeah, so maybe we'll continue that topic because Marty and MP were not there last week, and hopefully Marty can be there this week. Because I believe Marty has some good insight on the topic that we were discussing last week.
Well, again, creating channels, all of y'all create channels, so I guess you would have some insight on how to...
Yeah, but it's not, like, the whole point of the live stream is to get, everyone's point of view, different point of view. So, I'm hoping...
Yeah, you turn into a central hub for this sort of thing, so good on you for that.
Yeah, just trying to be trying to be
Active.
relevant.
Yo, pick number 262, Mr. Irrelevant.
Oh god.
Hey,
Just
at least
relevant.
you made it to the dance.
Yeah, at least. Actually, a lot of you guys, you know, started pressing record, and that was inspiring.
Yeah.
So that's good. I think that just kept me in.
Well, again, you made me at least try it out too, to some degree.
We talked about.
Yeah, we talked about it for years. Well,
And
even
now
so.
you have your own channel. How
We
does
might
it
have
feel?
a
Actually, you know what? I've never asked you this, but how
Yeah.
does it feel having your own channel?
Actually, it feels like, again, it's something different. I'm not gonna admit, again, when it comes to the comments and everything like that, especially you, the fingers, which I really think about, again, don't know you personally, but still, comment on everything, most of the stuff we do, and still show up these live chats. It feels good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's a different type of feeling. Just to know that doing something that entertains, instead of being an ass all the time.
Yeah.
Entertain the masses and live like an ass.
Okay,
Alright, what else we
stop
got
that.
left?
No. Alright, that's
Yeah.
good. Alright, so I finished the orange. We're gonna call it here, but let's look at some of the models. What we've done so far.
That's why it was the best live stream. Marty wasn't there. From Marty himself.
What? No. So that's what they're looking like.
Oh, I'll change cam. There we go.
So this paint does dry a little bit matte, but I like it. I like it. The feeling is good. It's nice and thin. You know, and these are base coats, and you can take it from here. But you know, we're trying to get them ready for tabletop as much as possible.
Your stand, your gantries.
Yeah. Just trying to fill them.
What solemn music you have going on, man. Looks like I'm about to have a heart to heart.
Okay, well, you know, you're right next to it too. It's not like I'm the only
My
one.
hands are full.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. This is what we get for royalty-free music. You know? Yeah, so let's have a look. I like it. It's actually pulling away as it's drying. We get some really nice texture in there.
They love Marty. Okay. Oh, yeah, looks good. Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good last week. No, not because you weren't there. Maybe shorter lop. Oh, short lol. Okay. No, everyone's gonna Marty support.
Marty.
There's a desperate cry for attention that worked.
So it's pretty good base coats. Like I said, it's very thin. It covers really well. It's starting to pick out all the highlights. Let me know what you guys think. But I like it so far. As you can see, it's not that difficult. The paint moves really easily. Yeah, you know, the Army Painter speed paint mega set is really good so far. I'm enjoying it.
Yep,
Color selection is
that's
pretty good as well, and the prices are actually pretty good as well. So, pretty.
Change that to main cam.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? We only applied 3 colors down. We did the flesh tone, an orange and a green, and already like the models are coming to life. It's pretty nice. It's nice to see them actually start getting painted. I know. You know, they're starting to get some character. As you add more colors, you just come to life. So I'm pretty happy. So what do you guys think of the method? It's pretty simple, as I said. It's a nice, quick way to get color onto a model. It's a quick way to paint. It's not as time-consuming as it looks. And we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 models in with 3 colors down. And we'll finish them off next week. Maybe get to the towel girls as well.
Name them.
Name them.
You gotta set that pool. I don't know how to do that. I'm not technically.
Oh, we'll look into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just finishing up this one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna call it, I guess.
Yeah. gotta keep an eye on
So
that chat.
anybody have any ideas? Once again, I asked if anybody bought any cars. Marty, did you buy any cars this weekend? Come on. You must have.
Don't lie to him.
Yeah, don't lie to me, Marty.
He knows.
Well, for the first time using this paint came out great. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's my first time using this particular type of paint.
But again, you have
But
plenty of
I
experience.
have, it's always dangerous.
That's easy, bro. Yeah, take the beating. First time using KMZ. Yeah, probably love. Yeah. Yeah, we're caught up on the chat.
Alright,
And
guys.
that's pretty much good for as well.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
We'll be back next Sunday with another round of hobby time.
Yep.
I'm going to keep the Sunday live streams going with Sulk here.
I might not be here for one of them.
Well, we might have someone else.
Oh, again, yeah. Have
Yeah.
Hulk here. Have him.
Remember, we have now 5 Conquest channels.
Oh, yes.
have
We're trying to
Conquest
figure
Racing. So we have Conquest Lair, where you'll find this guy. We have Conquest Collectibles, where we do all the collectible figurines, and we get a lot of Hulk and bulk action.
Hulk and Sulk action.
Oh,
More
yeah.
collectibles.
Hulk and Sulk, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We have Conquest Shuffle, which is all about collectible cards. So if you like Pokemon, Magic, and I'm planning to get some F1 cards in there as well. So yeah, if you're into that kind of stuff, that's Pokemon. That's Conquest Shuffle. And now we have Conquest Warzone, which is our wargaming channel. So
That's 4 channels. So 5.
it's 5. So I have Conquest Lair, Conquest Racing Club, Conquest Shuffle.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Can't count.
Conquest Collectibles,
Yeah.
and Conquest Warzone.
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Corrected.
So yeah, if you want to see more shenanigans, just check out the other Conquest channels.
Our fly cars worth it.
I love flight cars. Flight cars actually have a lot of character.
Yeah. It takes a lot of tuning. Which is
But
great. No
If
cars.
you have to ask in terms of whether you like the car or you like to tune it to race, I think both can be done, but you're not gonna get the same results buying a fly car straight out of the box and putting it on the track next to an NSR. There's always going to be that discrepancy, but you're not gonna get the same variety out of NSR that you get in fly, I feel, because fly does have a lot of different sculpts, different molds. They have what I really like about fly is they get the weathered cars. Like they take the time to do art cars, weathered cars, and I really like that about fly. Hope that answers that question.
Yeah, I think that's the rest of the entire chat there. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, Marty said the same thing. They're not NSR Thunder slot or slotted when it comes to performance, but they are beautiful. I do like fly cars.
All right. Well, yeah, that's gonna wrap it up from us.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah,
thanks for joining
us.
us. We'll see you next Sunday.
Yep.
If you're into this kind of stuff, we'll see you tomorrow
Yep.
for the live stream. I am going to repeat the topic from last week. We're going to do take 2 from last week's topic, and hopefully we can get Marty and MP involved this time. Until tomorrow, I'll see you guys then.
Yep. Until then,
And
next weekend, yeah.
if you want to see more
we already went
of
through
this
that.
guy,
We went
just
through
go to
that.
Conquest Lair.
All right. Later.
All right, later, guys.
And finish.
Yep.